Hi everyone, Deborah, Onoja nutritionist dietitian here again. So November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and we are creating awareness regarding the prevention, treatment, and diagnosis of diabetes condition. Today we are picking on pre-diabetes. So pre-diabetes is this condition whereby the blood glucose level is already elevated, but it's not high enough for you to be termed diabetic. The normal blood glucose level being between 60 to 99 milligrams per deciliter for fasting blood glucose level. A fasting blood glucose level between 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter is termed pre-diabetic. Also a HbA1c, which is glycated hemoglobin level, between 5.7 to 6.4%, 5.7 to 6.4% is termed pre-diabetic. So why are we picking on pre-diabetes? Because certain microvascular complications such as retinopathy, where the nerves of the eyes get affected, and neuropathy starts in the early stage of the diabetic condition, which is the pre-diabetic condition, right? So at that point, things are already going on wrongly in your body system, but you really would not be able to feel it as much because they are not macrovascular, they are not, major complications, right? They are the ones that build up to form, the major complications. So at the pre-diabetic stage, things are already going on wrongly in your body system. Another thing is that a lot of people are pre-diabetic, right? The duration of hyperglycemia also affects the adverse outcome of the diagnosis. So that's why I always tell newly diagnosed diabetic patients, pre-diabetic and diabetic patients, that you do not know how long your blood glucose level has been high for. So you have to, as much as possible, as soon as you get your treatment plan, begin to run with it to implement every aspect of your treatment plan. Because the longer, you don't know how high it's been high for, there are possibly some microvascular complications that are setting in your body already. So when you don't, follow through with your regimen as much as possible because you feel like the blood glucose level is not still high, it's not high enough, it's not too bad, you can still be gotten under control and all of that, and you don't start from the first day of diagnosis to start to implement, to start to follow through with the guidelines and the nutritional interventions for your treatment, you would realize that you are doing yourself a lot of harm, because you're exposing yourself to a lot more of serious complications. So the goal is to get a consistently normal blood glucose level, normal within the normal range of 60 to 99 milligrams per deciliter fasting blood glucose level, right? So if you go up and down the chart, so today your blood glucose level is high, tomorrow it is low, next tomorrow it is normal, you just keep going back and forth the chart, you are not achieving good glucose control that way, and then you're not going to be able to get the benefits of preventing the complications of the diabetic condition. So we are having free testing in our clinic throughout the month of November. We already have started free testing for for walk-ins. So you can walk into our clinic anytime to get tested for your blood sugar levels. You get the fasting blood glucose level check or the random blood glucose level check anytime you walk in within the month of November. So the good thing is that pre-diabetes is largely reversible. It's very reversible. They are very effective medical nutrition and as well as lifestyle interventions that can help you to reverse the pre-diabetic condition. And if you do it, if you're very consistent with your therapy and you're diligently following through with your therapy, I assure you that you're not going to go into full-blown diabetes, right? So it is very, very important for everyone to get tested. So ensure that you get tested for diabetes this month, and then start to, if you're diagnosed diabetic or start to make dietary and lifestyle modifications immediately. So everyone should ensure they get tested as soon as possible.